We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in. Anibal Sanchez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Eaton is right there, 1 down. Acuna digs in now. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's a .333 hitter. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to left, so his remarkable season continues as the Braves get on the board first. It's 1-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. So coming to the plate, Ozzy Albies, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year. Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. First pitch on its way. Eaton stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-2 now to Eaton.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Lifted in the air out to right. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. Kendrick at second with 2 down. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Second inning set to go, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. lifted in the air out to center field. Eaton is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Now at the plate, Joe Torre, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 35, by the Blue.
Into the box now, Vida Blue. He swings and grounds it to short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip them.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Hit hard up the middle. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Now that the center fielder,
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez.
now pitching for the Nationals.
So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. So up steps Ozzy Albies as he hits one on a line to left field. And the Braves just have it working, as this is going to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on, as he just continues to hit the ball well. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one, as this is driven out to deep left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first will finally retire him, as the inning will draw. They manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Ryan Zimmerman is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Pitch on the way.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Down the third baseline. There's one. Relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snicker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Gone! So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. 41st home run of the year for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Fly ball out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The catcher, number 9.
Standing in, Joe Torre. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And there are 2 away now.
The pitcher,
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Vida Blue. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set and the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead-off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to push it foul to the left, so they'll try it again.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Braves able to attack. Bottom of the 3rd now, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And you should take a look at the Nationals team leaderboard. That total places him 4th on this Washington ball club. A runner at second, nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Inciarte moving in. The play is made, but they're going to challenge his arm. And he's safe. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. In there, strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lofton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base. Adam Eaton will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Eaton is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in as the left fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a two-run shot to left center. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Wander Suero gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzy Albies. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Ozzy Albies with a solo homer. 32 now for the season as they just continue to pour it on here. Here's Ender Inciarte. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Freddie Freeman.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in, Chipper Jones. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Turner camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, number 8.
Ready for another shot now. Dansby Swanson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Runners on the move for second. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while. Nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Howie Kendrick stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Albies ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Grounded to third. And he will bypass the double play possibility and take only the out at first. First offering on its way. Kurt Suzuki is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. One left for Washington. Still looking up at all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the 3-time World Series champ, Vida Blue. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now look at this. The pitcher gets a hold of one to deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now, gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 36 on the year for him as this lead got even wider. Hunter Strickland gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
The batter, the second baseman, Ozzy.
In now, Ozzy Albies. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Now batting, right fielder. Ender.
Stepping in now, Ender Inciarte. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
The batter.
Stepping in, Chipper Jones. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Eaton is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Runners off for second. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So we got him swinging. Starlin Castro is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. As Dribble Cabrera.
Complete. Pinch hitting for the Nationals. Number 13, Dribble Cabrera.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Slow grounder to first. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Roenis Elias gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Pitch on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Thames in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The left fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kenny Lofton. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order. Here now is Trey Turner, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Eaton is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Striding in now for the Nats, Howie Kendrick. He singled his last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
Hey, 1 strike away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will it's gone in order. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0.
The center fielder, number 14. Ronald Acuna.
Hit hard up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Ozzy Albies will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Eaton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. The 0-1 delivery. Line drive to center field. Eaton makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Ready now, Chipper Jones. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Steve Bedrosian gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Juan Soto is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Grounded down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Ryan Zimmerman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here it comes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The catcher, number 9.
At the plate, Joe Torre, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So now to the plate, Steve Bedrosian.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Ryan Harper enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. It's away the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, the center field.
Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Ronald Acuna. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Gone!
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs in 1 game. That's insane. A couple of things I know for sure. He needs to buy a lottery ticket on the way home from the ballpark and keep his phone on at all times. Cooperstown should be calling.
To the plate now, Ozzy Albies.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now batting.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2, but this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate now, Freddie Freeman as he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Will Harris comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Nationals.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Starlin Castro. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
The right fielder, number 9.
Eric Thames is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Inciarte. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Trey Turner is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So Sean Doolittle enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
63.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. hit hard on the ground towards second. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Joe Torre.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Kendrick on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Thames is there, and he has it for the out.
The left fielder, number 7.
Now in the box, Kenny Lofton, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. From the stretch, liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be. In now is Adam Eaton, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Acuna is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for.
Now
One away.
second baseman, Howie.
Here's Howie Kendrick, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Liner towards second, leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Here now is Juan Soto. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 22-1 this evening. The Braves host road win number 40 on the year. Vida Blue records his 14th winning decision of the season. Anibal Sanchez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Steve Bedrosian.